Good day, friends. I'm not sat down today for a reason. The reason being I've done something that I said I would never do, or something I said I'd never do again. And it was about my Peavey Rotor EXP limited edition Explorer guitar. And I bought it a couple of years ago and it was a brilliant guitar, still is a brilliant guitar, and I sold it. Regretted selling it as soon as I sold it, but eventually, like a year later, it came up for sale, so I bought it back. And I bought it back, promising I'll never sell it again, but I have sold it again. And this video is not the reason why, but this is showing why I've sold it again. And in short, I've sold it again because I do have an ESP, well not an ESP, it's an Edwards Explorer made in Japan, which Edwards are a subsidiary of ESP guitars, but the Japanese factor. And I bought this wonderful Edwards Explorer, cost me £900 to get it imported and with shipping and everything. And long story short, I knocked it off its stand, it broke the headstock, and I had it repaired. Well, I repaired it myself, but it wasn't right. So I decided, because it was a satin finish, I decided to have it repaired properly. And not just repaired, but also resprayed. Now the thing is, it was a satin finish, so the whole guitar needed grain filling, then it needed some coats of primer on there, then painting, then lacquer, and that is going to solidify and strengthen the guitar. But the guitar itself now stands me at just about £1,200. And because I've had all this work done on it, and it's going to be a complete one-off guitar, it'll have the same serial number as it had before, but it'll be look totally different to what it did when I bought it. It will be finished in Arctic white. It would have cost me 1,200 quid. It will be a complete one-off guitar, one of only one of its kind in the universe, so to speak. So rather than keep the Peavey and sell the Edwards at a massive loss, I've decided to keep the Edwards and I've sold the Peavey again. So what I've decided to do is, I'm going to do, because it's such a strange shaped guitar, I wasn't happy just putting it in a box, so I had to sell a case with it. And I didn't want to sell the case because it's a good guitar case, but I am selling the case with it. I've sold it for 30 quid, which is what I paid for it. And the case itself is a good case. It's this one, it's wooden, it's got Tolex on it, it's solid, but it was built for a flying V, so I had to modify it to accept an Explorer body shape. What I'm going to do is, I need to set this guitar up before it goes out. The guy I've sold it to, can't remember his last name, but his first name's Stuart. He's up there in, he lives in Elgin in Scotland, but he's having it shipped to his friend in, can't remember exactly where he is, but it's, where Elgin is, it's very expensive postage because it's out of the way, where he's having it shipped to a safe address to his friend. He's already paid me for the guitar, and I'm going to have it shipped there. But what I'm going to do is I need to set it up, and I'm going to include a new set of strings with it, not on it, but with it. I'm going to set it up, and I'm going to video the whole process of me boxing it up, so we can all see that nothing untoward's happened, that I'm going to ship him the guitar. Everything's all above board anyway. He's paid the right amount. He's paid my full asking price for the guitar, 275 quid plus 30 for the case. He's paid all the shipping, he's paid the PayPal fees. This is just to show that I've got it all on record, and everything's going to be packed up right. What I'm going to do is, first and foremost, I'm going to start showing you bits and bobs. And this is the case it's going in. It's no brand name in particular, but it's a nice thick case, fits an Explorer, and there it is. It's got 3 clasps. The centre clasp is not that safe. I don't really use it that much. That's for the locking one. Now it doesn't lock because I don't have keys. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to show that the case is the case, so to speak, and I'm going to show the guitar in the case, like so. And I'm not going to change the camera around. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move the camera just like so and just show that we've got the guitar in the case there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the guitar from the case, try and get the camera back to more or less where it was, about there. Pretty good position. There you go. I'm going to remove the guitar. And I'm going to set the guitar up. Well, there's the guitar. I'll show the guitar in a moment once I have got the case out of the way, because I want the case out of the way for a reason. This is the case. This is always a case. Boom, 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 tsh. And there you go. Blah, blah, blah. See all that gubbins here. And I had to modify this area here for the body. Just that little cutout. I don't know what you can see on the camera because I can't see anything because I'm in the wrong light. Right, now at this moment. There you go. Here's the case that's going with it, 30 quid. I didn't want to sell this, but it makes sense to ship it with it. But so he's having that, he's having that for 30 quid. My friends at Music Scene in Mansfield supplied me with a couple of really good boxes. I'll be shipping it in this Fender box, which it fits in perfectly. Nice thick box, a nice double flute box as well. So it's going in a guitar in a case in a box, job done. That'll be going via UPS premium service. which is my preferred service. And here is the guitar, and I'm going to pick the guitar up and show you the guitar in a moment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ship it with a spare set of strings. Now this is tuned into D at the moment. He wants it tuned into standard E. So I've probably got 1048, is it 1048 strings? Or 1046 strings on there, Dioderios probably. He says he wanted, I've got these on it I think, 1046 says Dioderios. He wants a set of Ernie Ball 9s, which I buy these in, buy these in bulk. I've got 4 sets left. There's one set there. I'm going to stick them in the box. But I'm going to show the guitar. I love this guitar, it's amazing. You've all seen it before. And there you go. It's a Peavey Rotor EXP limited edition guitar. It's got Peavey's own tuners with holes in, special there, look. It's made in Korea. What's special about this is limited edition. It is a neck through. This is not a glued in neck. This is one piece of wood all through the centre of the body, and the mahogany wings are glued to the side. An absolutely amazing guitar. And what makes this special is you've got the Vandenberg cuts in there, one at the top, one at the bottom. You've got Peavey's highly sought after ceramic high output pickups, bridge neck, humbuckers, 3-way. You've got 2-tone, 2 volume, 1 tone, 3-way switch. But what makes this guitar stand out is the maple cap. It's not flame maple, is it spaltered maple cap? Quilted maple cap there, mahogany back and neck, rosewood fingerboard. But what makes this really stand out is not just the binding all the way around, because we've got binding body, neck, headstock. It's also the mother of pearl inlays. And if you want to pause and just look at the inlays all around the guitar, all around the neck, all around the headstock. I mean, if you want to pause that and have a look, and I'm going to just hold the guitar there for 1, 2, 3, 4 seconds. What an absolutely wonderful guitar. What else makes this guitar stand out is the tailpiece and the bridge, through body, string in there, but they're sunk into the body. I don't know if you can see there, they're sunk in, they're not just on the top. Absolutely brilliant design. This guitar, all hands up, is probably one of the best Explorers I've played in my life, and don't forget I've owned and played the best of best. Heritage guitars, ESPs, Gibsons. This plays as good as any Gibson. In fact, it's probably better than my Edwards. But like I say, I've got a lot of money in the Edwards, so I'm keeping the Edwards. But that's it. This guitar, absolutely amazing guitar. I know it is tuned into D. So I'm going to tune that into E standard. I'm also going to include a new set of strings in that. I'm going to do a proper setup on it, and then I am going to box it. You're going to watch me put it in the case, put it in the box, and put the labels on. UPS will be coming to collect this tomorrow. It's going to, I can't remember the exact place where it's going. It's going to an EH29 postcode area, which is mainland Scotland, which is near a major city. So it's not far out in the, out in the sticks there where Elgin is. Like I say, UPS will be coming for that tomorrow. A few scratches on there, but nothing untoward. I've told the new owner of the guitar, told him all about the dings and the scratches. He's seen the pictures. There's quite a few knocking about. Nothing major, but he knows all about them. So that's really it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tune the guitar in, get it set up proper. I'll put a little bit more relief in that neck than I normally would do, because he's going to have a lighter gauge string on there. It should be set up. Well, I'm sure he's going to set it up himself anyway when he gets it. Now, might be a week or two before he gets it. He said to me, because he's going to meet his friend halfway. He's going to a guy called Alan Jones, this is. I've got his address. It's an EH29 postcode. This also, doing this video, make sure everyone knows the ins and outs of this actual deal. Stuart has paid for the guitar, he's paid for the postage, he's paid the extra PayPal fees, so the guitar now belongs to him. I'm going to set it up properly, get it ready for going out, and I will come back once it's set up to show you how it is. Then we'll get it all boxed up, and we'll have a record on video of the guitar going out all in good order. Back soon. So, back just briefly, just to show you the guitar. I've set the guitar up now. I've tuned it into standard tuning in E. All be set up is all in within parameters, good parameters. Got just a little bit of relief in there, not too much. I've checked it with the not straight edge. The action is at just over 1.75 millimeters above the 12th fret on the low E, around about 1.5 millimeters on the 12th fret on the high or the treble E. Guitar sounds wonderful. I've actually got it plugged into a distorted channel at the moment. That's just on the bridge pickup. The guitar works in all positions, no problem. Both pickups. Neck pickup. So yeah, absolutely beautiful. Just take off a distorted channel. Play a little bit of clean. So yeah, guitar all working. That's all I wanted to show. I'll put some switch cleaner squirt inside those pots there because the pots are scratching just a little bit. That one especially. Which is a shame that's actually a new pot in there. Get some switch cleaner in there. Job will be a good one. I'll come back, show the boxing and everything shortly. Welcome back. A little bit of a different angle with the camera today because I'm going to now put this guitar in the box. I'm not going to put any extra packing in the box because the guitar is solid in there. But I'm just going to show you put it in its case and the case in the box and blah blah blah. And then I'll go and print some labels off and we'll get it all strapped up, taped up. And that will be that. So here we go. Guitar. Let's bring it on that chair for a moment. Like I said, I've set the guitar up. Case is here. Good thing about UPS is I know UPS look after stuff. They put everything on a shelf, on a rack in the van. I actually know the UPS guy. I've always got to know the UPS guys when I've been dealing with UPS for years. I must have had, I don't know how many transactions with UPS, hundreds. And I find them really, really good. Case is the right way. And I know most of the drivers take care of the parcels. Just gonna, there you go. I know you can't see a lot because of the light in here. Here's the guitar. It doesn't fit perfect in here, but it fits better than it would have if I hadn't to cut this bit here. So it doesn't sit absolutely flat, but it does go in the case. You know, and like I say, it's not perfect, but it will sit in there okay. I'm going to stick in a set of 42 9 strings. Now, strings on this are 10 gauge. They are rotor sounds, by the way, they're not DD areas, but they are 10-46 gauge, so a little bit more pressure, but there's a little bit more relief in there. Now, when these strings come off and these lighter ones go on, there'll be less string release, so this guitar should be set up absolutely bang on. So that's as much as I can do here. The neck's supported right there. It's not so much supported here, but you've got the padding of the case there. Now this clasp doesn't work brilliant, but the two end ones do. So we're all in. Whether I've got a key for that or not, I don't know. I'm going to look at the keys I do have right now, because I've got a few knocking about, and if one does work, or if any of them work, this one for instance, I will include those. That one doesn't. If I don't have any keys, then tough luck. I did say there's no keys with it. I've only got that one now. If they don't work, I've shot it. No keys, that's fair enough. That's what I thought anyway. So the guitar, body side down. It's nice and solid in here. It's not going to move about. Nice big Fender box, quality box. Like that, can you see? Yep, good stuff. Again, this doesn't fit in there perfectly, but it fits in pretty much okay. Doesn't need any more padding or packing in this box. Like I say, this is just about the best we could do, which is ripping right there a little bit, but it's now in. We're in there, that's good. That's good. Take some tape. Probably not that bit, because it's just snaps off. That's fantastic. Brand new roller tape, look. So, take this bit over. Just going to tape this just to the box inside, to the case. Just hold that in. Just hold that in and over there. Do. I'm going to go there and there. I think just meeting that there is absolutely fine. Just going to go with down the centre there. And I will be taping all of this end up in a moment. This is just to get that bit secure. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tape all the way around all this area. Doesn't matter how much tape I use, it's about getting it secure. And that is now pretty much secure in all areas. So there you go. Beautiful. Pleased with that. That will be fantastic there. Taped it all the way around. Box is solid. I will mark arrows pointing up. The base is pretty solid anyway, but I'll just run a couple. Stick this up here a little bit, so I can see where we are. Excellent. this is a bottom. There you go. That's the guitar all boxed up in the case, nice and secure. And there we have the guitar ready to go. I'm going to go and print off the labels and I'll come back, we'll stick labels on, and that will be a job well done. I'm back and I'm just going to stick the labels on. I'm going to show the labels. That's where the guitar's going to, and there is the label. All the information's there if you want to pause and stop that. Printed two out, put one on the front, one on the back, blah blah blah. So just grab some scissors, as you do. Good stuff. Stick one there. Get some clear tape. I've got some clear tape here. I put labels on front and back so the box can go anywhere in the van. And I like to tape over the whole label, keep it waterproof. Like so, job done. I put weight as 12 kilograms on. It's actually 10.5 kilograms in weight. I've stuck 12 on there just to put a bit of overweight on there. We're saying not to cover the barcode in tape, but I always do. Always have to. It still scans. Addresses, just in case it gets wet, we're not going to lose anything. So there you go, I'm going to bring the camera around. Well, there you go, all labelled up. There's a parcel. There you go. I'm going to stick the same labels on the back, and that's it, all parcelled up, ready to go. So job done. And there you go, and that's the guitar all ready to go out the door. It's going to Alan Jones, postcode EH299AT, which I know is in Kirkliston, somewhere in Scotland. So there's a private individual, got his phone number on there. It's got the weight 12 kilograms, actually weighs 10.5 kilograms. Size 119 by 49 by 17, which is the exact size, the outside dimensions of the box. Contents: Peavey electric guitar and hard case. Insurance value £305. Job done. I'm going to turn the label to the camera, and you can just, everything's there. There you go. You should read all of that. Job done. So stick it near the door for UPS coming tomorrow. We'll be here tomorrow, being Monday the 5th of March 2018. I'm going to text Alan Jones, let him know that the guitar is going out, just so we've got some points of contact on there. Obviously I'll save the text, just so everything's all above board, blah blah blah. We know how it works. You know, I'm always very thorough when it comes to posting stuff out, especially with online sales, because you don't want anything weird happening. Like I say, everything is evidenced, videoed, so there are no arguments. The guitar's gone out in good order. You've seen it's in good order. Everyone knows to look after my guitars anyway, so really that's job done. So like I say, Stuart is, don't know when you're going to get the guitar. It will arrive at Alan Jones's on Tuesday, I should imagine. So enjoy the guitar. I'll say any problems, get in touch with me, but you're not going to have any problems. Guitar's bang on, and you've seen the video. So take care, thanks for buying the guitar, and enjoy it.